All right, let's cook them up. But I actually, I haven't rebuilt the intro, so we're just gonna run the joint. All right, welcome to Gen World. I'm not going to waste too much time. I'm going to get right into it. I'm not going to be talking too much to be real with you, but our main focus is taking a look at how my blend tree is set up. So we got that's how my dive animation tree is set up. Okay. That comes in, it plays this. If I'm correct, so these, even though they're strung up, nothing calls them. They're not called. So I have it activating on this one diving node, and this diving node will then get blended up depending on which way you dive. So it's been a minute since I looked at this math. So what we do is we're just gonna test it. We're gonna have a test and take a look. So you see how it brings you down. I want into that. I know what to do. So you can look and see in the blend tree here. Okay, let me get, I want the animation to show. Here we go. So here, right? So you can see how the dive forward is set. Because it could be how the animations themselves are set up to resist gravity. So here, this is what I want to see. Yeah, because going from straight and that descent down is janky as fuck. Yeah, that's ass. That's ass. So we're gonna do this one at a time. One at a time. So it basically it's a blend tree that blends into a blend tree. They're all blend trees. So my diving animation being made from scratch is basically just a blend tree full of a whole bunch of other animation. Now this should be much more smooth, and I want it to control like this in the air too, to where you can free move this animation around in gameplay. But the issue that I'm facing is every time is locking that dodge in that direction and then rotating around with that aim, because that aim point isn't the animation, the main body is. So that would be a whole nother layer of animations I need, because yeah, that's just the actual leap, and the side you land on should determine that too. Okay, I got to get more granular. I see. So if I'm diving forward, we should be able to dive straight. But if I want that straight to cut back, I need that to be able to blend to all of those as well. Everything has to blend into everything. At least that's what my brain is telling. But the only way to know is to go through. So let's take a gander go. Throw on some of my So what we got is so this is my diving straight. So if we pop back, gonna bend that back into that back. And then once you back and once you here, it's gonna lock your movement in the rotation because you diving back. And you'll be airborne, which the back dodge. So now that's my problem right there. That perspective is messing me up. So yeah, right there. Because even if we're in the air, these animations do you see how that's like putting me through the floor and then it's bringing me back up? So it's like I'm hitting the floor and then the animation is catching up to where it's actually at. Okay. These are animation differences. These. So all of these, okay, that's the get up animation. So let's go here and look at these. These. Yeah, these, what the hell? The ends, they're like bringing it back down. So let's take a look at the end configurations. So we in the air, we see that's a clear issue. So let's bake the root in. Okay, that doesn't do it. What about the Y? The Y does it. It locks my ass to the ground. I think we might need to do this. Okay. Let's save that. I think we might need to do this. So we're going to go back into the blend tree. That was backwards. It's forward. Okay. Can I select all of these? Nah, it won't let me do that. That's okay. They're all in here though, right? Yep. Okay. So this is end. So all of the ends, so they're all right there together, right? Yep. Okay. So we're going to start here and go here. Okay. And turn them all on. And then now, let's take a look. Okay, that's looking smoother there. How does this look? Okay, now that's just dodging back. Let's just see how it feels. Let's just see how that feels. Now, landing on the ground, knocked me down. That's already a positive adjustment. So let's go down. Adjustments. All right. So that's the dive back joints. And that's the end. So now, I mean, technically, hold on. If I'm correct, yeah, that should have just worked for all of them universally. So hold on. Yeah, that should work for all directions because that's just the animation pool I changed. How it snaps. Yeah, I gotta feel the land on the ground now. Okay. So now I just need to work on making that landing because we are in the air for a minute. I think my issue is making the launch off feel believable because that kickoff, even if you're in the air, should feel like you're kicking off the air, and I don't feel like it does. So let me take a look at this main blend tree. Okay, these don't have them either. See, I want probably more velocity on that shit. I wonder if I could just speed the animation up. That might be what I do. Okay. Let me see. These are the starts. So let's take the starts and bake the Y into the pose, right? Let's just bake it in there. Because I don't remember what it does. But now diving straight. And now the straights, because these, you got to be airborne, obviously. Yeah, that should be anywhere you are perceived in any direction. But I don't want it to snap to those directions. Is it that I need to create snapping? I don't have it calling the angles. It's only calling the cardinal directions. That's why it feels like it's snapping. I need to make it to where you can smoothly rotate. So I already have it strung up. It's already strung up. So since it's strung up already, let's make something shake. Let me take a look, make sure ain't nothing come through there. Teams. Say less. I'll get that knocked out tomorrow. Okay. Okay. Now let me see. The code I have calling as well is what? Wait, I just have it driving through drive time. Did I actually simplify it? Thank God past me. Shouts out to past me. Okay, so that means the blender Let me take a look at that before I go hammer, because I'm about to create 4 more directions, and that should create a smoother blend. I forgot about the internet being stupid. Let's hope we can just connect and at least be stable for a minute. I probably should pop chat open, but that's okay. I'm here to cook right now. I don't have a lot of time. WASD. So that blend script, I need to add pressing WD, WA, A and S, S and D. I think that's it. I think that's it. Yeah. So that way that can blend with the joystick as well. And then all the animations that I'd have to add more animations, but could see if I could just at least let it procedurally create it